We are chilling. Yeah, that boy Ryan is just on the job right now. That's crazy. What were you doing today?
Yeah.
At like 11, no AC calls.
11?
Yeah,
That's insane, bro. That's actually
and
crazy.
I
I
got
don't
two more.
think I don't, you have two more?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever ran 11 no AC calls in a single day. That's insane.
11
sir.
calls, bro. Holy cow.
Trades. You better
And I
have
did like
charged $600 for that capacity, yo.
and I did like 8 yesterday.
What's that? An a what?
No, I did. I said plus I did like 8 calls yesterday.
Oh, dang, bro. 8 calls is crazy. Amir, didn't you
That's
say
crazy.
you
Huh?
say you did a bunch today too, or what?
Yeah, we had like 7.
That's
We snuck
crazy.
like 2 people in at the end. But my travel time was far today. It was all like Washington D.C. and all the jobs, low key, we couldn't even fix it. Like the first one, what was the first one? The first one was the one of them was iced out. One of the compressors were grounded. The one where it was what was it? Shit, no hot water, not no hot water. And guess what? It was an electric water heater, which it
Okay.
had some like junction box thing that I never seen on a Ryan. I never seen that. I gotta send y'all a picture of it. I
Is it
never
with
seen that
wire
before,
nutted?
but yeah, it's like I think it's like something for energy efficient, like something like that. But I've never seen it before, so we bypassed it, put it straight to the water heater, and then the last call, I was telling Andrew about it. Yo, a customer like had me low key tight today because, bro, Ryan, look. So the last call, he's African. Not to discriminate, nothing. We don't discriminate, nothing. But they like to get smart and rough with you. So he's like, "Where's your dad at? Where's your dad at?" I'm
Bruh.
like, "He's not here." He's looking me up and down. It's hot. Like you've been working all day. I'm like, "You gonna let me in the house?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take care of you." Like I always try to do jump like, "Yeah, I'll get you taken care of." So he finally let me in. Kept looking me up and down. I'm like, uh, "Where's your thermostat at?" He showed me that. He was like, "Is it on cool? Is it on cool?" He literally saw me flip the cool. I said, "Okay, I know what's gonna happen."
Hmm.
So I said, "Can you take me to the basement because I wanted to make sure the fan was running and I wanted to check the filter because people don't change their filters." He's like, "Yeah, yeah, you can go down there." I don't know where I don't know where the unit is. I'm like, "Can
Yeah.
you show me, sir? Like, can
Yeah.
you show me?" So then he showed me all over my back. I changed the filter. He was
Dang.
watching me. You know how customers like you trying to like do your routine, and customers keep trying to talk to you. So
Yeah.
sometimes I get distracted. I'm just like, "Yo, just let me do my job real quick." Can you tell? Oh, do you know what's wrong? Like, nah, I just got here. So then we go outside. We go outside. Well, no, no. Then I put my thermometer in there. It's coming 82 out the supply. You already know
Okay.
what that means.
Yep.
So go straight out to their unit, R22 system. Guess what? Negative pressure. I tell no lie.
Negative pressure.
Negative pressure. Let
That's
me show you.
crazy. That's a fine right there.
Neg-
Wow.
negative pressure.
Dang.
Guess what? New system, R22, right? It's nothing to talk about. New
Fire.
system, last
Yep.
call of the day.
Hey,
So today I didn't
that guy
really,
did
it
what you
wasn't
gotta do.
really, it wasn't really no fixes other than the hot water. Yeah, and one was the frozen, yeah, frozen system. Needed a new system for the one. The compressor was grounded, and then the hot water one, and then I forget the other two. I forget what it
Nice.
was, but
Staying
I know
Bro,
we
busy.
didn't really fix nothing
bro,
crazy.
even if it's frozen, just charge it up a little bit.
What?
Nah, bro. I was ready
Bro's
to go.
crazy.
Oh, the other one it's actually, I think it's a
Uh,
manufacturer fault. So new system we put in like a month and a half ago, and I got there, it was at 60 PSI on the suction side, 454B. So we have to come back because
Yeah.
like it's too many calls. Like, and that was like the third one, so that was gonna mess the whole day up.
How hot is
So
it
we
over
gotta
there?
schedule that. It was 85 over here today, 85 to
Damn.
86.
Dang, yeah.
I was getting
See,
hot.
it is. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's over here in Cali, it's only been like 73. It's been chill,
For
bro.
real?
It's 73 degrees today. The high.
What's up, Malachi? That's my boy Mal.
Yeah. But yeah,
Hey,
it wasn't it hasn't been too bad. We had like a heat wave for 1 week or 2 weeks, but after that, it just chilled
Hmm.
out. Yeah. What did you get into today, Ryan? For all those 11 calls.
I fixed like 10 out of the 11.
10. Nice.
Yeah,
Heck yeah,
I
Yes,
bro.
sir.
was
Good ratio today,
smooth
huh, Ryan?
sailing.
Nice.
I
Oh yeah, the
changed
one was
like
the
3
capacitor.
cabs. I added like gas in a few of them, contactor. Um, one was a thermostat, silly stuff.
Nice. That's
Okay,
fire.
so like
Um,
some parts change
then
outs.
I got 3 installs coming up at the end of the week.
Oh
Nice.
heck yeah.
Like oh, what do you call it? Regular systems or like mini splits or what's it looking like?
Uh, uh, regular. Well,
Ni-
two mini splits and one regular.
Nice. Heck yeah, bro. That's fire.
Any
Yeah,
ACIQ units?
I'm going to be ordering 2 5-ton units from them for a job for the fall next week.
Oh,
nice.
Ryan,
let's
let's
go.
But
go.
I
Yeah.
but I think
Let's
I don't
go.
think they're gonna send me that, so I'm probably just gonna pay for it because it's a good price compared to the other units I quoted.
Their pricing is
Yeah.
really good, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I
It's
mess with Penny. Penny, who can
yeah,
say?
they're cool people over there. But how hot is it over
Yeah,
there at
100%.
and where you're at, Ryan?
Like in the 80s, and then it's
Still?
going back down to like the 50s, 60s next week.
Dang, bro. Yeah. What's up, man? We got a comment that said, "Yo, I'm 21. Are you working? Are you working? Getting your state license? Just a question. Yes. Pretty
Yeah.
sure. Pretty sure Ryan already has his, and
Yep.
then yeah, I'm working under a friend under his license while I study for mine, and then Amir is working under his dad's license, and yeah,
Yippers.
yes, sir. Andrew, you're working under a contractor's license.
Yeah, yeah. I'm working towards getting my own, but I need that for the 4 year experience. I have 2 more years to
Yeah,
start,
yeah, yeah.
doing all that test stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So in Florida, it's 4 years too for the experience for your test.
Yeah. 4 years minimum, and then you get a contractor to sign off on it, and then you go take the test.
Do you do side jobs?
Yeah, I get side jobs here and there for friends and family that I'm able to, do some repairs, whether it's like something quick or here and there I might get a refrigeration repair, but most of the time it's just quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. That's fire.
Use them tight. Use them Titan HD capacitors this summer.
Facts, bro.
10-year
Facts.
warranty on them, bro. 10-year
There's
Yes,
warranty.
10 years
sir.
on that?
Yeah, bro, 10
What?
year. I
Yes.
don't
I
even
didn't know that.
Yes, that's crazy. I know.
so
Made in
What?
yeah,
America.
E,
Yeah.
do you know like the in-depth details behind that warranty for the Titan HD capacitor? Like, is it if it goes bad,
I
or like how does
know
that?
I know I searched it up before, but I totally forgot. But I'll search it up right
Because that's a
now.
great
It
that's
is
a
it
that's a
is a
great
very good
one.
warranty. So the 10-year warranty
You
for
know, customers be
Yeah.
products.
happy you tell them that, bro.
This warranty covers defects in workmanship or materials under normal use. It applies specifically to motor run capacitors, not start capacitors. No, I don't think that's true
Oh,
because
okay.
I think it does apply to start capacitors. This is just Google pulling information.
Uh oh,
Um,
we have Eamon. Eamon HVAC is in here too.
yo,
Yeah, he
what's up,
said,
bro?
"Yo, love the stream." What's up, Eamon?
Heck yeah, bro. Appreciate it. He said, bro, how am I in Ohio and it's a 5 years and you have to put under a company? Dang, yeah, 5 years. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Each state's different. Like I know California right here we're 4 years, where Andrew is 4 years, and then our
Yeah.
process is you get the 4 years under your belt, you take your law or business test, and then your HVAC test,
Yeah.
and then you get I think it's 3 or 4 contractors who are licensed already to sign off for you. So you have to like hit them up and be like, "Hey, can you sign off for my license and stuff like that?" So I know that's how it works over here. Um,
3 or 4? Really?
3 or 4 people. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Wow.
I took my EPA
Dang,
today. LOL. Heck yeah, bro. Let's go.
nice.
Bro got his
Let's
EPA.
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Did you
The first
pass?
time I took the EPA, bro, I was so nervous. My heart was beating out of my chest.
It can
Oh
be
yeah,
rough, bro.
nah.
Especially obtaining all
I,
the
Cause
information.
Oh
I
my
was the
gosh, yeah.
longest one to finish it in my class.
he
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
Ryan, you
long as
got
you got it.
all three of you guys are in New York, huh? Right?
I was gonna say, Ryan,
Well,
where you at? Hearing the sirens, bro.
right now I'm in Jersey.
You're in Jersey. I'm
Oh,
in Manhattan.
Jersey.
I'm over on the Lower East Side.
Yo, Ryan be
I'm
all
in
over the place.
I'm in Jersey City, so I'm next to you.
You
Dang.
coming to the Lower East Side, bro?
I'm about to pull up right now.
Pull up,
Pull
bro.
up in the
I'm
work,
gonna, I'm
Pull
gonna
bro.
up in the
drive.
stream, pull up in the room, bro.
Oh
Julian,
my
what's
gosh.
up, Julian? I appreciate you stopping by. The install video was clean. Thank you. I appreciate that. It turned out pretty
Yeah,
clean.
that install video was
Oh
sick,
yeah,
bro.
that joke
Thank
was,
you,
I took it.
bro. I don't even know how the quality like end up doing good
bro.
on that joint.
It's crazy. I
That's
love that
nuts.
camera, bro. Camera does so good, but I appreciate it, guys.
That's the
Oh, we
Sony
got a
one, right?
question.
Moisey Moses HVAC, right? Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
and then it says, yeah, Moise.
Go for it, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you're
It says,
chilling.
what work what work boots do y'all use? I'm looking to get a pair. I've been getting a lot of ads about Brunt, which yeah, that's the ones I use. But I've heard they're really not that great, but I'm thinking those people are mainly in other trades. So for me personally, even before like, ever being blessed of getting something sent by Brunt or anything like that, like I've used Brunt just on the day to day and what I do in HVAC and stuff, and it's done me well. Their
Hmm.
pants, their work boots, all the stuff I've gotten from them has been quality. I don't know, maybe some like heavy, industrial or any like sort of like crazy construction, maybe their boots get dogged and that's who is given like the negative. But as far as like what we do for HVAC, I mean, you really can't beat their boots. So yeah, Brunt's that's the ones I rock.
Who do you
I'm
guys use?
I'm honestly I'm honestly done with boots. I'm only rocking sneakers now. Bro, I was
He's like,
wearing boots.
I'm just gonna go with
My
Jordans
whole
to
Nah.
work.
feet they're sweating up a storm. I can't wear boots in the summer.
You're one of those
Yeah,
I
guys,
like, I
bro.
like,
you're up north, bro.
You guys want to see
I
what's
would.
on my feet right now?
No.
Black
I'm
Air
just
Force
kidding.
Ones.
Those
Oh,
New
which
Balances.
ones?
Fire, fire.
I
This
wear,
guy.
I wear Keens. I wear Keens.
King
But
Utility.
I all got like, yeah, I got different options depending if I'm doing a service or install. So if it's install,
That's good.
like I'm short, so I like to like wear the ones where you got the heels to it, like if we're all hanging off ladders, you never know. But service, I wear like the sneaker version. Ryan,
Okay.
come to
Yeah.
Keen side, bro. Get the sneaker version, bro. They got some slip-ons,
Yeah, I was
bro.
gonna
You
say,
gotta
Ryan,
you
you could
gotta hook
probably
me
find a
up.
steel toe.
I got you, bro.
Wait,
I
so
don't feel
Oh,
like
that's a good
I don't
point.
feel like I'm doing like any heavy lifting like that I need a steel toe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
yeah.
my I think
Yeah.
I don't think mine's steel, but I think mine's is like what's that carbon or
Composite.
what is it?
Oh,
Yeah,
Composite.
yeah,
composite.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
composite.
Amir,
But the sneaker versions are good, huh?
yeah, I see the sneaker versions a lot. Before Keen, what boots did you wear before that?
Truth be told, I didn't. I wore Under Armours.
Under Armour.
Oh, shoes, just straight shoes.
Like,
Hey,
I mean, it
Yeah.
was like
yeah.
Brunt and Keen at it was Brunt and Keen at the same time. I think Brunt had gave me a boots right before Keen, but like before that, like I kind of just like always wore like Under Armour sweatpants with like Under Armour shoes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I wore these one black pair of Under Armours for like 4 or 5 years with a port. Like my feet was busting out them joints when I was a kid. Like on the
Yeah.
weekends,
Bruh.
like it was getting bad. Like, and then my brother like had some like leftover Under Armours. They probably was like an inch bigger than my foot, bro. And I was rocking them joints for the summertime, low
So
key.
Hey.
Ryan, you need to try the Camel City Mill socks. I got a pair, and they do really good when it comes to like sweating in your boots. Like I don't feel
Oh yeah,
nothing,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Camel City, their joints are good. I
They
like the all black
Yeah.
joints.
Yeah.
they sent me them too, but I don't know. I didn't notice a huge difference. I
Oh,
don't know if it's
really?
just my foot. Yeah.
Hmm. That's interesting. No, because I wear a lot of
Yeah.
cowboy boots, so I wear like what it's called Cody James from Boot Barn. So they go all the way up to like kind of the calf, I guess. But like when I wear those socks, like I don't really notice sweating too much. Like when I have my boot off, my feet sweat
Mhm.
with those socks. But when I have my boot on, they don't. It's weird. I don't know how it
Really?
works.
It,
Yeah.
it might
Yeah.
just be in
I
my
got a
head.
question for you, E. What
Yeah.
made you go cowboy boots? I never. I don't even think I ever wore a pair of cowboy boots.
I
Like, how do they
I
feel?
I was tired of lacing my shoes up every single morning, bro. Like it got so
Hmm.
repetitive. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try cowboy boots for that specific reason. You can just slip them on, and I
Hmm.
love
Yeah.
them ever since, and I wouldn't go back.
Yes, sir.
So let me answer some questions.
I might try like the key utility, like
Yeah, try them,
leather
bro.
joints.
I've seen them. Yeah, try them. I mean, how's business been? It's been good, bro. It's been staying busy, doing HVAC, content creation, all that stuff. We have that in common, bro. I'm 18 over here in Chicago, running my own thing. Heck yeah, bro! Congratulations. That's sick,
Let's
bro.
go.
Nice. 18 youngin, bro.
Let's
Youngin.
get it.
Isaiah.
Oh, we got a bunch of questions.
Hopefully I pass all
Hopefully.
parts I did install for 6 months. I want to do service instead. Oh, he's the one who took his EPA today, so he's hoping he passes.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he
Oh, okay,
hasn't got the
nice.
results yet. Okay.
Heck yeah, bro. Hope you pass too. Six
Got
months
that.
and I
You
want to do
got that.
service, bro. Service is fire, bro. So he's install and wants to do service. So that's a good leap for sure,
Yeah.
man. It all starts at install. You get your foundation.
It,
You do the hard work.
it's a break on your back.
It
You get
is.
a little
Oh
break from
yeah.
all
Oh
that
my
Yeah.
back.
gosh. I got two installs tomorrow. I'm low key now. I'm not looking forward to it. I had a long week of service.
Bro, installs. Yeah,
Oh my
it's crazy. Any of you
gosh.
I
guys would?
started the opposite way.
Did you
Huh?
service and then install?
I started service. I
Yeah.
never at my company they subbed out all the installs, so like I don't really have good experience
I
with
got you.
install.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. I feel that. Any of you
okay.
guys would want to just any of you guys would want to just be sales guys in the future? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I couldn't. I would have to be a lot older.
That's
Like,
probably not me.
yeah, like I would have to be like 40. Like I don't know. Right now, I got way too much like energy to be doing sales. I like what I do in the field.
I wouldn't mind it later in life. Like if, I still, my dad has a company, I take over, come in there, just
Yeah.
kind of, sell the system, take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you,
That
Ryan?
wouldn't be too bad.
I'm not trying to break my back for the rest of my life, honestly.
He's
Ryan is
thinking
the
So
salesman
that's
for his
that's
I'm
company
think
right now.
I'm
that's the
thinking in a
goal.
few years,
Have some installers.
sales.
Yeah, have some installs and you just take care of the sales. I mean, that's the goal with any
Yeah.
business. Like, in order to get out of the van, it's like you hire installers, service techs, and then you take care of the sales. And then from there, it's like, okay, now I need to replace me. So how can I need to hire someone to do the sale so that I can just, sit and operate the company, work on the company instead of just working in the company?
Yeah, 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 100%.
Do you guys still see yourself in the trade 10 years down the line? Yeah,
Hundred
sure.
percent.
100%, bro. I mean, I don't think I've ever thought of switching careers or anything. Like HVAC is such a great trade. Uh
Hmm.
like yeah, even what I'm doing now when it comes to like content creation around HVAC, I love it, bro. It's an awesome niche, an awesome community of people around.
Yeah. I don't think
And
I'd
it's a
ever
loyal
jump ship
community too, because
for
everybody
sure.
loves it. Like all HVAC guys, they love it. So like after they worked all day doing HVAC, guess what? They want to see HVAC
Yeah.
content, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
I
No,
fact.
it's
mean,
cool.
I
I
mean,
love
like,
it.
if we can ask it in another way, like, do you see yourself working in the field in 10 years? Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, actually
Mm,
turning wrenches, working with tools in 10 years from now. So 10 years from now, we're like what third in our 30s.
yeah,
So,
30.
what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I would be at around that time, I would probably start looking for a way to wean out of the field. I don't know if like by the time I'm 30 that I'm completely out of the field. Now, if that's the case, God willingly, I'm grateful. But towards that 30, 30 years old mark, I definitely want to start looking towards whether, starting to expand, start hiring employees instead of doing like a one-man show or, whatever
So,
other
so by
options there might be.
by 30, you're hoping you're on your own and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I would hope sooner than that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, even if I'm just running my own thing, one man show for a couple of years, and then by 30, I start hiring and all that other stuff.
Heck yeah. So basically what you're saying is 30, you're owning your own thing, and then around that time you're hiring people so that you don't have to do all that.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly,
I
exactly,
respect that. Heck yeah, bro.
exactly.
about you,
Yeah.
Ryan? What do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Talk
And
to us.
let's add another van on the road for each year that passes.
Okay.
Yes,
Dang. I
I
sir.
respect
like
that.
that. Let's go.
Heck,
Ultimate
Yeah.
solution.
nice.
Let's go, man.
I like that, bro. And then each year you get a new van, so you're getting new hires. So each person you hire is like a person replacing you. So then every single year you get closer to like not having to, do your, work. You can sit back and
Yeah.
run the business,
Exactly.
Yep.
What about you, Amir? 10 years from now.
Mm, goals to expand like always. Expand, meet new people, make great connections, customer, keep the good customer support.
Yeah.
Um, if I want to move, I'm still deciding whether I want to move or not. But if I do, take that big leap, you know what I'm saying? And I'll venture off somewhere else.
Up
Heck
to
yeah.
New
No, I
York
won't be.
City.
I will not be close to Ryan.
What?
Probably farther away.
That's crazy.
Come on, join the
Yeah.
winning team.
Oh my
Me and
gosh.
Ryan all up in New York, yo,
That's
ripping and
funny.
running the streets.
So
What about you,
for
E?
10 years from now, I definitely see myself owning my own business completely, and I think having installers and running the business instead of working in it. So working on it. So I'm gonna be running the business. I'm gonna be married for sure. Hopefully,
Oh yeah.
have a
Yes,
crib, You feel me? No, not hopefully,
Yeah.
not hopefully. 10 years from
you
now,
You
will.
yes.
will.
Yeah,
You
You
10 years from now, I
will.
will.
will. Yeah,
You
sooner.
will.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what we're looking like in 10 years. You know, you can do a lot in 10 years. 10 years is a lot of time. So like,
Oh
not
my gosh.
everyone.
1 year is a lot of
Yeah,
time.
it
Yeah.
is, and yeah, it gives you plenty of time because not everyone wants to turn wrenches their entire life. Like when I'm 30, I don't want to be turning wrenches. I want to have an exit
Yeah.
plan. So,
Facts.
yeah, definitely out
Facts.
the trenches in
My
ten
back
years.
hurting this week, so I can't even
Yeah,
imagine
bro.
after. I can't imagine, Ryan.
So I got a couple questions. Any of you guys do refrigeration? Have you guys worked on that?
I
No,
have.
you have. What about you, Amir?
What happened? What did you say?
Have you done refrigeration like restaurants or kitchens or?
Nah, we don't really get into that.
Nice, nice, nice.
I mean, my trade school teacher took me on a couple of his jobs because he was doing some refrigeration, but that's about it.
Okay,
I'll stick
that's
to
cool.
AC. I'll put it that way. I'm
Yeah,
not big into the refrigeration. It wasn't bad,
Yeah,
but yeah, the walk-in freezers and
I
coolers
didn't.
and
I
under
didn't
counter
find
stuff.
it fun.
It's the like greasy floors and stuff like that. Like trust me, I know we're tradesmen. I know we get dirty. Like I get all that, but there's something about like constantly being on like a Five Guys floor, Cracker Barrel floor. And it's not always like that. I mean, there's installs of like the walk-ins. Like installing a walk-in is super cool. I love doing that,
that's
but
cool.
it's like pros
Hmm.
and cons. I
Yeah,
guess the cons outweigh the pros for me. That's why I stick to
I
the
feel
AC
that.
stuff.
I think Chris
Yeah,
does
when I was in trade school, that was
refrigeration.
boring.
I think Chris right here does
Chris,
Chris?
who's
refrigeration. He said he does grocery stores, gas station, new builds, gas station, new build.
Oh,
I think, unless he's just explaining what it is. But what are your guys' experience with water source heat pumps? I'm sure Disciple has came across them near the beaches. Water source heat pumps. Oh yeah, we
a
have some.
water source heat pump. So yeah, I've come across them. We don't work on them too much at all, really. So, but I've seen them. I know that that's going to be something like we're going to try to expand into, especially going into commercial. So hopefully getting some more action on those would be cool.
Heck yeah, we have a lot of water pump heat sources in apartments over here. So I've like worked on them. I mean, not worked. We don't work on them. We because it's hard to find a lot of parts for them, so we don't really work on them too much. We'll just usually replace them. So not a lot of experience on them, but they're here in California too. Yeah.
That's dope.
Uh.
I haven't came across
I
any.
worked
I
on a,
don't think.
I worked on like a couple, replaced one, but that's about it.
Okay. Nice. Heck yeah. So what's up, brother? I hope y'all are blessed and keep grinding. I appreciate that, bro. Always grinding.
Thanks,
Appreciate you,
bro.
bro.
if you guys had a chance to own your business or go union, which would you choose? Own my business for sure. Union.
Own,
Yeah. What about you?
Um,
own,
Yeah. I mean,
I,
own
you
for sure.
union is great and all, but yeah, the end goal is definitely to own, but owning is not for everyone. Some people like to have the stable be people like to be comfortable and knowing they're going to be able to get their 40 hours a week. So, union's a great route as far as that cuz you're going to get paid good.
Heck
But
yeah.
but for us personally, it's definitely owning, yeah.
I just feel like I'd be tied down to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
yeah.
personally, bro, as soon as I start to feel like I am one being disrespected or like two just uh being just like yeah, just disrespected. If I ever feel disrespected in a job, I am out.
Yeah.
I don't tolerate that. Like I
And
leave
that
right
should
away.
Yeah.
have. That's how it should be automatically,
A
bro.
100%, bro. A
Yeah.
hundred
So
percent.
so
There's
I
really
don't
no other way to go about it.
and it's hard because it's like you're gonna feel that way with any job sometimes. Like you can't control who you work with, so there's gonna be times. So like, but yeah, that's what I struggled with. So I'm like, I can't go through that again, and I definitely wouldn't be able to work for someone else again. Have you ever thought of taking a loan out and dumping money into you and your dad's business? I think this question's for Amir.
Let me see.
Uh,
What do
Taking
you
a
say?
loan
Have
out,
you
dumping
ever?
money. I don't think that's like a smart move though. What do you think?
Um,
Yeah.
truth be told, I just like I never even thought about it yet. I
Yeah,
mean, you know, his
that's
business doing fine, so it'd be different if
I mean,
like
it, it, it
maybe
depends
came to
what
me or something.
like
Yeah,
what
I
are
was
you
like
putting that
Ryan's
money
about to
towards?
say. Yeah.
yeah because
All
I
depending where
I
it's
I
going.
feel like Amir, you guys are doing straight, bro, and like I'm sure you guys are don't have crazy overhead. You're able to stay
Yeah,
lean and keep your profits up. So as long as you're able to stay lean, keep your
yeah.
profits, like
It's no need for no big loan.
yeah.
We
I
stay
mean,
pretty busy. Like lately, like we probably had like 2 weeks where we were slow, but normally it's like constantly steady, at least 4 to 5 calls a day,
yeah,
installs every weekend.
yeah,
Even water heaters even help it all out when it is slow. You might sometimes you might do like 2, 3 water heaters in a day. So like
yeah, for sure, yeah. And the
stuff
best way to start a business is to do it with like the capital that you have, the money that you have saved. But obviously, it's good to use the bank's money besides your own, so you can leverage that.
a hundred percent.
You can leverage
Yeah.
that for sure. But it's also there's I don't know. You got to be careful because you can get into a bunch of debt and everything
Oh
can go
yeah,
down.
Yeah. If you have a
it's
habit
not
of taking
that far.
loans, I feel like it's becomes addicting when you know money's accessible like that. Oh, I can get a loan, I can get a loan. Trying to build
How
like good habits of like using your own money and stuff is good.
how did you guys get your first HVAC job and was it hard? Go ahead.
I went to trade school, so like I just went to my teacher. I think it was like 2 or 3 months into the course. He just mentioned like if you guys want to start looking for jobs, come to me. So I did that. A lot of the kids in the class were like nervous because they didn't feel like they knew anything, but I feel like you're not gonna know anything until you get into the field. Like the school just teaches you, but until you step into the field, it's totally different. So, but yeah, my school.
Nice.
I got my I got one of my jobs. The first job was through. I met the guy at AHR in Chicago. I was
Oh,
24. I didn't work there too long, and then my second job, I met the owner at a real estate investing group
hmm
that I went to like every month, and he was one of the sponsors. So I was just talking to him, and then I started working
Wait,
with him.
you said you were in 2024 you got your first job or you were 24?
Yeah, yeah, 2024.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. What about you, Amir? Oh,
Um,
what? You work with
well,
your dad, right?
yeah, I work with my dad, but that's my friend that asked that. He know my situation.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and then I started when I was like around 16, 15. Yeah, I think it was 16. And one of my buddy's dad, he owned his own company, and I wanted a career for myself, so I hit him up, for some help, and he offered me help. And then from there, it was just like trying to grow even further. So I grew out of that company, and then I reached out to bigger companies. I'm like, hey, I got this much experience. I think I only had a year and a half experience. Excited to learn, blah blah blah, and just kind of sold myself to them. And I hit up like 10 companies, and only a couple got back to me. So that's how I got like my second
Hmm.
job. But yeah, just hitting up people like that. Have what? Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't skip over any. It says, how do you guys? No, I already got that. Perfect. So, what's changing in HVAC right now that you think the younger techs need to pay attention to? I
Heat
think,
pumps, heat pumps, heat pumps.
yeah, the heat pumps is the biggest thing because it's so different and it's a big learning curve. So if you can learn that right away, you're gonna be ahead of people because they're by well, especially in California, they want to go fully electric. I think in 20, I forget what year it is, but they're trying to go full electric.
Hmm.
So they're gonna push heat pumps. So you got to learn how to work on them. So yeah, younger
Yeah,
techs
I
should
would say
definitely.
definitely heat pumps. Definitely heat pumps.
Yeah, for sure,
A
bro.
lot of people can work on them, honestly.
Yeah. Have any of you guys worked on the geothermal? It sounds familiar. Geothermal.
Ooh, not yet. Geothermal.
No,
I don't think so.
Oh,
no. I had learned about those in trade school. I remember when they were talking about them joints. I remember that,
Oh,
but nah, those are
yeah.
like the underground joints.
The underground joints. Oh, they are actually underground.
Yeah, some of them are like underground, and then
Uh,
like
okay, that's cool.
I think at least the lines or something like that. I forget.
Y'all ever do hydronic heating? No, not personally. What about you guys?
not
I
that I
think
can
so.
remember.
No.
Not yet.
Yeah,
No.
Johnny. No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Don't have much of. Well, I'm pretty sure hydronic heating is in a lot of commercial applications, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's where they mostly are seen. But yeah, that's what we do down here in Texas. Was just in Cali working with a national customer of ours, building gas conversion scopes for their grocery stores out there. Nice, that's fire. Oh yeah, so that is what he does out here. Refrigeration, Chris. We do AC too. Currently, just work with a carrier sales rep, and bid new installs for them on commercial buildings. Nice, heck yeah, bro. That's fire. That's a sick gig. I got a buddy
That's nice.
who's a carrier sales rep out here in Cali. What's something you wished you guys knew before you got into the trade? That's a good question.
Mhm. Um.
It's a good one.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all go because mine is a little bit different.
I
Uh, I would say, I mean, I don't know, because for my trade school, I might have gotten lucky, but my first teacher, I feel like implemented like, not in a bad way, but like fear. Like he really like gave like the honest opinions about HVAC and his experiences, and like didn't leave out any like hard stuff. So like for my first 2 weeks, I already had like the worst like pictures and visions in my head of like what I'm gonna be doing, working on, and it like made me so nervous to the point where like when I got into the field, it wasn't nearly as bad as I made it in my head.
yeah yeah yeah.
So I guess like you know what I mean. Like it is hard. Like I think some people like they think of a trade as like, oh, you just get into it. Like no, like you're gonna like it's not easy, but definitely like if you're really focused and genuinely want to learn and stuff, I think that it's not as hard as some people make it think.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
I wasn't. I wasn't expected to be thrown out in the field right away on my own. So I kind of just had to like learn as I go. And just
Yeah.
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
tech manager for support and whatnot. So it was just like you got to learn on your own.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I mean, as far as something I wish to know I knew before getting to the trade. I mean, just I don't know because I feel like when I first started or whenever anyone first starts, they kind of throw you in there and they show you the worst days. Like they'll put you in the attics, they'll put you in the crawl spaces, so you get to learn all the
These cars, man.
downsides and the worst things in the trade early on. So I feel like that prepares you. So my expectations have never been
Battle
to really,
tested.
yeah, literally, yeah. So I don't think I really wished anything in that way, but yeah, I probably just wished I started sooner, bro. Yeah.
For
Are you
me,
guys? Oh,
I
sorry.
kind
Go
of
ahead.
had the for me, I kind of had the idea because my dad would get home late, so like I kind of like already knew, and then when I would help him, I would see like like dang, we in the sun the whole day. Like when I was a kid, like a jit, like just handing
Yo,
him needle noses or like him running me constantly back and forth like to the truck to get the capacity to 35 by 5, like. So
it'll
I
be
kind
like,
of
Dad,
already
I'm
had the
done.
idea,
I'm
so
done for the day.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I used to be tight because I was like 13. So like all my friends trying to go to the basketball court on Saturday at 6 o'clock, buddy. It's already 6:30, and I'm in Baltimore. And that's 45 minutes away. Like it used to be bad, bro. It used to be bad.
I get that for sure. So he said, "Are you guys coming to AHR Chicago next year? Hopefully, I'll see you there." Yes, sir. What about you guys?
100%.
We'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
You'll see next gen every year unless Ryan bluffs out on us.
Nah, nah, nah.
Nah,
Right,
facts.
man.
That's gonna be cool, bro.
I'll all be
Chicago.
there.
I've never been to Chicago.
I
Yeah,
never been to
AHR.
Yeah, me
Chicago
either.
either.
I've never
It's
been.
pretty full city.
Yeah, that's fire.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
it's
can
gonna be
go.
cool.
Maybe we can go to O Block or something. So,
O Block is crazy. Uh, my guys, this is what I love to see and hear. What's up, Jason on the job? What's up, bro?
What's
Oh,
oh, that's
Jason,
Jason.
that's
Yo,
Jason.
Yo, what's
where's
up,
he
What's
at?
up,
Jason?
Brody?
Yeah, yeah. What's up, bro? That's sick. Let's
He's
go.
All right, you guys. I gotta run.
all right for sure, bro.
Okay, Ryan. You're good, bro. Got it. Business to take care of.
Yes,
Sure.
sir. I'll
All right,
catch you
Ryan,
later,
hold
Ryan.
down New
All
All
Jersey.
right,
right. All right,
Don't
Later,
let
Ryan.
you
Go
bro.
come
kill
back
it,
home
bro.
till 1 o'clock,
See you, bro. Be
Ryan.
safe.
all right, guys.
Don't
Take
come
care.
home till
Bro
1.
See you,
got
bro.
2 more calls to run. That's crazy. Bro
I
grinding.
know. Hey, hey, this is the reality of it. Not, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Some
yeah.
some days, and especially as summer gets busier, we'll try to have to make
You're gonna be
accommodations for
seeing
the
us a
pods,
lot
but we'll
probably
be good.
doing on the truck,
Yeah,
trying to get the pod
yeah,
in, bro.
a lot of truck podcast
Yeah.
setups.
So Millie
Yes,
said,
bro.
"You guys just want to stay in the HVAC industry or expand into real estate or something else down the road? What do you guys' stuff?"
It's a
Well,
great question.
Andrew was talking about owning his HVAC business, so that's a good that's a kind of answer to that question. Is there anything else you would do other than that?
Yeah, like so to kind of slowly get out of the field, if it wasn't necessarily taking a direct approach and hiring more employees to eventually replace my, in the field work. I'd love to expand in other, investments, whether that's real estate or crypto
Hmm.
or, anything else, just to try to slowly make my way out of the field because again, there's like I will never lie to anyone. Like I love HVAC and what I do, but I of course don't want to be turning wrenches, till I'm 60 years old. So I do have a end goal and an end game of making it out of the field, but still being able to, survive and live without HVAC.
That's good, bro. Heck yeah. What about you, Amir?
Um, I mean, wait, hold on. Let me just make sure. Low key, I mean, real estate's cool, but like, I feel like I just want to focus on HVAC first. But eventually, obviously, investing and stuff like that's good. And then I think I got a lot of goals I gotta get done first, like get my own house, moving
Yeah,
somewhere I want to, a lot
yeah,
of goals, and then look into that, try to save up much as possible. That's probably the smartest option for me while I can. A lot of people try to like depending on your situation, but a lot of people try to rush out your house. But some parents rush you out the house, some parents don't. So if your parents let you stay in, and my situation is pretty unique than most others, so it's like obviously I don't want to be in my parents' house forever. They need to have their house like getting to themselves. But like I'm
yeah,
kind of staying here a little bit longer. Man, at least a
yeah.
year or two
Build
more
a little
longer,
bit.
and then
I respect that. Grind it
go
out.
out on my
I
own.
feel you.
Yeah.
Facts,
I
bro.
feel you.
Facts. He said, "What are you guys best? What are your guys' best learning material to stay updated with HVAC? YouTube, bro. I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah,
YouTube and
YouTube.
social media in general. I feel like right now is like the biggest way to know anything is
Yeah,
social
definitely.
media.
Yeah, all you can do is you can search it up even on TikTok. Like if you want a quick little thing, how to
Oh,
how to check a capacitor.
there he goes.
Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get you.
Can
We get
y'all
you.
hear me?
Yeah, sorry, you're
Okay.
breaking in and
So
out, but
yeah,
you're good
like
now.
check
Yeah.
like you can look it up like on TikTok how to change a capacitor or like, how to check a grounded compressor, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, YouTube, social media has a bunch of good content. But yeah, if you want to stay up to date, subscribing to like our channels, bro. Like I feel like anything happens in the industry, we're talking about it. Products,
Yeah.
Hmm.
inventions, innovations, stuff like that. There's other big YouTubers out there who have a big platform who also talk about like what's going on in the trade and stuff. So yeah, definitely YouTube's a good
Yeah.
material, especially also like besides that, just like continuing your learning experience through HVAC. You can learn a lot through YouTube. So
Yeah.
Amir, why did you go to trade school when your dad owns an HVAC company?
Okay.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right. I never thought about
Yeah.
that.
A
Yeah.
lot of people always
What's
ask
that?
me that. I mean, like obviously I could have learned in the field, but like it's nothing like, going there and like getting taught it personally. Cause like, a lot of times in the field, while you're doing it, you don't got time to ask questions. And when I did go in the field, it was during the summertime. So it's like 7, 8 calls. My dad, is a business owner, so he got people calling him and stuff like that. So I didn't really ever had like enough time to actually ask him. So I was like, me and him made a decision, might as well go. And
Yeah.
plus, like I got in trade school for like a good price. Like it turned out good,
Yeah.
as far as So I was just like, why not go? Like, the same way how I went to high school for 12 years. And guess what? Like towards the last 3 or 4, it was like pointless. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, why would I not want to go learn the most I can and, actually get the one-on-one knowledge every day, can ask my school teacher anything or even mess up, get my hands on equipment, mess up, stuff like that. So that's honestly why I went to HVAC school. And then also because of my APA license, that was a big part of it. Obviously I could have got it other places, but like I kind of just wanted to get it at trade school.
Nice.
What high school did you go to for 12 years?
uh
No,
Someone
I'm
asked me
messing
that.
with you. No, I'm messing with you.
That's funny.
I know what
No,
you meant, though. I know
I
what you meant.
remember Amir would make so much content in trade school. I feel like that's how we all first saw you was
Yeah,
like his
that's how I
content,
saw you, bro.
Yeah.
his
Yep.
trade school
Yeah,
When I
trade
was in
content.
trade
school. Trade
school, I
school
would see your
was
stuff.
trade school was my stuff, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Trade school, I had a lot of good content. Like even when I went to trade school, a lot of people already knew because they saw my videos like starting to spark. So when I went in there, at first it was low key kind of awkward because like I didn't know nobody because like I'm from Pennsylvania, so like I was gonna school in Maryland, so like when I'm going there and they like me, like kind of weird, like just I don't know. It used to kind of weird me
I
out,
feel
but
like it could be
everybody
weird.
turned out cool.
Yeah. So
I
someone said
think I think you
Amir.
muted Disciple.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
think you're
mute
muted.
and mute. I think he's in New York, so
Oh,
it gets a little
oh,
loud.
there you go. My bad, my bad.
So Amir, how
Yeah, it gets
many
loud sometimes,
employees
so I
do
try to
you
mute it.
guys have in your company, and is it hard being a family business?
So my
Ooh,
dad
that's a good
has like
question.
14 to 15 of us, and is it hard being in the family business? No,
Wow.
honestly, truth be told, my dad kind of makes it perfect where, like I don't stress, he like, he doesn't obviously expect stuff, but like he doesn't like he's not one of those dads. I know a lot of people that have family owned business where like, oh my dad's super chill, like he gets it, he's
That's
not
cool.
he's not one of them OD fathers, that just like be tripping out and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like he's pretty cool. That's the one thing that I say, like, I definitely like, I call him all the time in between calls and we talking, we joke and stuff, make it fun.
That's fire, bro. Heck yeah, it's a good
I think
work environment.
family owned is the best.
Oh,
Yeah, I
100%.
think truth be told it is. Long as, I mean,
Yeah, hundred
and
percent.
sometimes, you gotta grind it out with them, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it is where I'm at. There's literally like I think there's four of us, and then I mean my boss he knows a bunch of subs, so on bigger jobs, he's able to easily expand on that. But
Nice.
four main guys always on the clock and payroll and stuff, and
Nice.
it's tight. Like it's super cool. Like we kill it. We get on jobs, get it done. And it's super tight knit and family
Best thing
oriented.
about HVAC is if you have a team, and everybody gets
Yep.
along and everybody's cool, man, HVAC can be so fun. Even on his
Oh
worst
yeah.
day, y'all could joke about it. Oh my god, you
Oh
can joke
yeah.
about
Yeah.
it, get food. Like, I don't know if y'all saw when I had like posted food with John the other day, like when I was eating
Yeah, bro.
Jamaican
Those are
food.
the best, bro.
Like,
Sometimes you just
you can
need that
easily
little
go home,
time.
but like, you just catch a little quick,
Yeah.
A
eats
hundred
with your
percent.
buddy. I mean, you're
Yeah.
basically with the guy every day, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing installs. So like, why would you, that's like your buddy, like your best friend in a way.
It
Facts,
is.
bro.
Most of the time, people don't even realize our coworkers, we're with them more than like our loved ones, like our,
Oh yeah.
family, our closest friends, our partners, So, being in a working environment with people you actually like care for and like they're, super cool, it has to be important in any industry. I don't even
Oh yeah.
think that it's just HVAC. I think anything that you
Mhm.
work with multiple people, if you guys aren't all on the same page, it'll be miserable every
Oh
single day,
yeah.
miserable,
100%,
you
bro.
know?
I agree. Strongly agree. Snowbelt said,
Yeah.
64-year-old business owner of 25 years in Ohio.
Ooh.
Don't know how I found your
Bro's been
channel,
in the
but I am
trenches.
enjoying it. Best advice I ever received was if you do not have to hire, don't. Respect to all of you guys. That's fire, bro. Heck yeah, we appreciate you stopping
Thanks,
by the
Yeah,
man. I
podcast.
appreciate
dude,
you,
that's
bro.
awesome. I think to what he's saying though, Ian, correct me because I might be wrong on this
Uh huh.
saying, but I think the saying is stay small enough long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
kind
because
of
if you,
That's
piggybacking off of
fire.
what he said is that
yeah,
you don't always have to rush to hire. When it gets to time where you're like, oh my gosh, the work is just so much you have to, that's like, that's a good problem to have. You gotta
yeah.
hire somebody, like that's a blessing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah, 100% exactly what he's saying. Because growing too fast, bro, nothing comes from that,
Yeah, it
Definitely.
crumbles.
And you gotta trust the process. A lot of people, like
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you're ready to start your own business, but like a lot of people want to start their own business, but it's like sometimes it's good, to put yourself in that dirt and grind it out for a year or two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like once you have your own business, oh, you're on your own. Especially unless
Yeah. You're locked in.
some people don't want to go back, but I'm saying once you're on your own, you're own. So like, what I'm saying? Like, I get everybody, like, this is the new, not even just an HVAC, just the new generation. Everybody wants their own stuff, which that's a good thing. Like, who wants not to,
Yeah.
have it? But like, sometimes you gotta know, like, I want to own it, but I'm a thug it out for like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
Understand
my
what it
head
what it
down and
what
grind
it
it out.
takes to get there for sure.
Yeah.
So,
What it
My
takes.
mom told me, she goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. So
yeah,
be
A
easy on
facts.
hundred.
yourself, you
Facts,
know?
facts.
Disciple got
Said
all them good sayings.
he does. If you could do it all over
Mama
again, what would you
Dukes.
change about your approach into HVAC? Personally, I like
Ooh.
the approach that I took into HVAC. I just kind of went in on an apprenticeship and I learned on the job and I learned so much, bro. And then I changed companies every time I felt like I was stuck or I wasn't growing anymore. I reached a limit. So I personally like the way that I got into it. What about you guys? Would you guys change the approach you guys got it when you got into HVAC?
Mm, I I think that how everything has turned out, like, thinking about trade school and the job, like everything has turned out like great. It's turned out the way that, not it's turned out better than what I expected, but to get to that, I never imagined that path being like that. It's not ever what I pictured in my head, which is kind of like all of us. Um, but if I was to take just like an alternate approach, I would try to see, getting into it without trade school, being hired on as an apprentice or, jumping into a union, something, just away from trade school. That would be pretty cool. I feel like to get your hands dirty ASAP, you kind of might learn faster. I don't know, but I know that trade school, that route, I'm happy with that, what I did.
Nice.
Um, Me probably like I think I took a little bit too long to realize what I wanted to do. So I kind of realized in like
Hey, it's all good.
11th grade, but like I was around or when I was like so young. So I feel like cause I always was good with my hands, I always like would just mess with hands or like just break things or try to fix things. So like I kind of already knew it. I knew like, a lawyer, not that's out of range for me. Like it was either gonna be a police officer or Secret Service, but I like my hands a lot. So I wish I kind of like started early and like kind of low-key studied it like earlier. I feel like, just like the simple things, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
especially during the summertime. So that's probably one of the regrets I had. I feel like I would be way better than I am now if I like, studied it, not in 11th grade, maybe ninth grade even. Once I hit high school, you kind of like took it more serious, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. That's
But
with
I mean,
anything.
it is what it is.
So, Fevin said, "Can I start HVAC company with my EPA certification?" No, you cannot. You have to be licensed in most states, though. I think there's some states where
Yeah.
Mhm.
maybe there might be some states where you don't need a license and you may just need EPA, but for at least the states we're in, you need to get like a contractor's license. And even if you do work for a company with an EPA, I know out here you have to have a his license, which is a home improvement license, where you're allowed to
Oh,
sell anything. Without it, you can't sell anything over $500, but with it, it
hmm
allows you to sell anything $500 and up.
really?
Yeah, so
That's
that's
Oh,
just
interesting.
damn.
I didn't even know that.
just another thing to
Damn.
think about. But yeah, what's your
Pretty cool.
POV setup? So personally, I use a GoPro Hero 13 with a magnetic chest mount with the lanyard that goes around my neck for that POV. My coming
Oh, you do
video,
use the lanyard.
I do, yes. In my next video,
Okay.
I use a head mount, which I like a lot better. So yeah, what about you guys when you guys get your POV content?
I use the Osmo Nano. I know Amir's smiling
Nice.
because he got me onto that.
Yeah,
Amir was using the Osmo Nano and I checked it out.
nice.
One time we were FaceTiming. I'm like, man, that's such a dope little camera. And so then I
Yeah,
researched and I pulled the trigger on it too.
that's
I
fire.
love the I love the Nano, and I love the special attachments you can go with. Like today, I did a video on it with the
See,
capacitor, super small,
Okay.
and
I
yeah.
got it right here too. So this is
Nice.
the little Nano
Oh, I gotta
camera.
show mine. Then I gotta show mine.
That's
Mine's right on
fire.
And
my
then it comes with
bed.
different attachments, but this one's like a magnet, so you could mount it onto your chest. You put it in between your shirt
That's cool.
or
Yeah.
whatever you're wearing. And this is like a little separate case I got
Yes,
on
sir.
Amazon, so you could pivot it. You could
Oh
put it
heck
any way
yeah.
you want.
So is that
So
an
it's dope. I
attachment
really.
for the screen,
DGI
Amir?
sponsor me an HVAC disciple. You said
Oh,
what is the attachment?
s-
Yeah,
yeah.
you
So
can
it does
flip
come
it.
out. This comes out. Look at
Oh,
that. So it
nice.
comes out. So
And the
this I
best
got
part
on
I like about
Amazon.
this thing, at first, so like when I first got it, it came like this.
Okay.
And then one day, I don't know why it was like on my thing, and somehow I tightened it, and I was like, "What the?" It tightened,
Oh,
so it makes it. I didn't
does it
even know that.
really?
I
Tighter.
was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god!" See, you don't even know that, disciple. That's how I
Yeah,
was.
I
Like,
didn't. I
I
had to
was
look
like,
it. I'm not even gonna lie. I
Because
I
if
knotted
you
was
it
like,
don't if you
because
don't
it
do
"What?"
that,
makes.
it's gonna be all
Yeah.
loose. The tighter it is, the
Yeah. So
more
Yeah.
I
So
yeah.
this
literally.
is like how it is regularly, and then if you
Oh,
know, yeah, like that's how it is.
I
So it's
gotta get
better
mine
because
up
of Y
there.
mode.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I
This
have it
and
is
tied,
then
so then it's
GoPro I'm using right here.
like tighter, but I gotta try to make it tighter.
This is
and
just
then
the
you, I
Dang,
use
Amir.
this one. Oh yeah, that joint
Oh
nice.
my
And it got the mic. I
gosh.
like how I got the mic on it.
Amir,
And
bro.
then
I just
yeah,
figured
like
out
if
how to
I'm doing
tighten it, bro.
something,
You're a dog.
see, I told you, bro, the
Oh
podcast
my
helps,
gosh.
bro. And like if I'm
Yeah.
trying to get something with my hands like really low, like say like I'm putting on gauges or
What?
like my hoses, my liquid, and my suction, it's easy, bro.
Oh, that's fire. That
See,
is pretty
but
cool.
I like how summertime's coming up because and hoodies it's a little bit harder. So
Yeah.
during the
Oh, that's
summertime you
cool,
can wear
E.
shirts.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the head mount. But yeah, Amir, you're a dog for this, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
This is the
Oh,
chest, the magnetic chest piece with the lanyard too. So you can like it's pretty much
Is
same
yours
thing.
thing pulled in too? Does your thing pull in too?
Hmm. Yeah, it is.
what?
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah. That's fire.
I'm telling you, disciple, when I first found that out, I was freaking out because I
Bro.
had this thing
Yeah.
flopping around, like,
Oh
and it
my
was
gosh.
so, oh
That's
my
the only
God, I
thing
Well,
with
feel
I
the
this.
noticed
lanyards.
that.
They be flopping around. Even when you do put them tighter, because my lanyard, it'll loosen
Uh
up
huh.
over time because the GoPro is heavy. So it'll sag a little bit
Yeah.
and then it'll get a little flappy. So that's why I went the head mount option because it's sturdy and it's perfect, bro. And it's more
Yeah,
realistic because you're seeing what your eyes see.
Yeah.
check this
Yeah.
out, E. So this clips onto the brim of the hat.
Oh yeah, 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 nice.
And then, bro, and it's tight. Like this is like it almost seems like it snaps to the hat. It's crazy.
That's
And then if
fire.
you
I haven't
want,
used
like,
that in a while, but when I
you could
first had it,
have
I
a
loved
suction
it.
cup
So
where you put the camera
s-
onto the suction,
that's
and then
fire.
you can mount
So
it to like a
that's
mirror or
my
something.
only complaint on the GoPro when you use the head mount. I use it on my hat, and when I move my head,
Hmm.
it feels heavy. It feels like it's moving with it. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So with something like that, it's super light. I feel like that'd be money right there, bro.
Bro, yeah, you
That'd
don't
be
even
solid.
realize it's on your head. The
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
negative though I honestly have on it is the battery. Low key, like I've been realizing the battery kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel
Even
you.
with
sometimes,
the mount.
like no, the little like the camera thing helps, but like you know what I'm saying. If I want to use this, I
Oh, with
can't put
yeah,
the I can't put it on. So when I see it's like at 10%, I'm like, oh my god, I need to hurry up. So I'm rushing more,
yeah,
and then I gotta wait. So I gotta put it on there. So like that's the
Let's
only
yeah.
negative
let's get to
about
some of
it.
these questions real quick. So,
Bet, 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 bet.
what do you? Okay, so let's see. Do y'all ever feel the social exposure, aka HVAC content, would eventually lead to to less calls if people learn how to do things on their own? No, I don't think so.
Uh,
Well, I mean, there's people out there who do the DIY videos, step by step.
yeah,
Kind of sucks, but either way, bro, like
Mm.
they're gonna try to have at it,
yeah.
and then there's gonna be certain things where it's like they don't know how to do, and they're gonna be uncertain. They're probably gonna make it even worse. So I don't think it'll like replace that.
Yeah, and if we're being honest too, I think the most like replaceable thing that we do would be like a capacitor. Because like no one's gonna replace a compressor, no one's gonna replace their condenser fan motor, no one's gonna install their own units, no one's gonna diagnose their own units. I mean, we could all sit here and guess on a capacitor. If my AC stopped
Yeah,
working, I
either a
could go pop one
capacitor,
in.
I think, or a
But
thermostat. Like
there's
if you
so
got
much
like a
other
very blue
yeah,
collar
there
husband, he might do a
there's so
thermostat.
much other AC stuff like that goes wrong that the stuff that's shown on how to like I've shown everything on my channel. No one's gonna go install a compressor. Just be like, oh, I saw Disciples thing. I'm gonna go. So I
Well,
think
yeah, you
that we
gotta have
still
the
are in a good
torch. You
spot.
gotta have all that
Yeah,
stuff. You got
Oh,
yeah. There's a
brazier
lot of stuff.
rods. Oh,
Yeah,
buddy,
I
you
think
gotta have gauges.
yeah. Now the DIYs on the capacitor stuff and like the little stuff, yeah, I could see. But even then, I mean, like, older people or people who don't work with their hands, like their electrical stuff, like they're not gonna wanna shoot. I wouldn't
exactly.
want to if I didn't know. You know what I
It
mean? So
could be sketch, yeah. So Jason's
yeah, yeah.
asked, what do you guys think of the Pocket 4? Oh, that's the
I
you guys
just
have it,
heard
huh?
about this. Me and Amir,
What?
we were just talking about this.
Wait,
I
you
gotta
guys
It's not
don't
look it
releasing
up
in the
you
because
guys don't
US.
have it? I thought that's the one you guys have.
No. So the Osmo Pocket 3 has been the newest one for a minute,
Oh,
and then
you
they
have
just
the
came out with the
3.
4.
Oh.
Yes, the
they
4
really
just
came out
released,
with.
but it's
I
not in the
thought it was
US.
fake, bro. I
Yeah.
saw
Dude,
it
it's
like
not in
on
the
TikTok.
US.
DJI is like not in the US none of their products anymore. I'm pretty sure the drones too. It's been happening for like 6 months now. It started with the drones.
Oh man, yeah,
I
we gotta
Oh yeah,
find a
haven't
way
yeah,
to
yeah,
get those
yeah. I
cores,
heard.
Amir.
I haven't seen
Amir,
much
bro,
about
we gotta
Oh
that.
my
figure out how
god,
to get it.
this is the pocket.
Dude, it's nice, bro. We gotta figure out how to get it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh shoot.
Um
Yeah,
But it low-key looks the same though.
it's
it does.
probably like more internal. It's probably more internal things that are different, like settings and stuff.
So Amin asks, what is the best way to grow on social media in your opinion? What do you guys think?
Um, I'll go through it real quick on like just how I grew and like I guess what made it the easiest was I found, a handful of creators that I really loved and looked up to their content. And I kind of like went based off of that, like kind of saw how they posted, the music they'd use, the different, cuts and what they showed, what they didn't show. And that really helped me because you're using recipes from already successful creators, right? It's not copying. I think it's all part of the social media space. It's so big, it's hard to keep your own ideas. So I think that, looking or following, already successful creators. I mean, it's the way I
Don't
think with anything in life, if you want something that someone else has, you see what they're doing and try to get there.
Yeah, don't reinvent the wheel. If there's stuff out there, just
Yep.
shamelessly just copy it. Doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and then now look at Andrew. Andrew has his own style now, his own unique kind of vibe that he does, and us creators, a lot of us mimic him, and we get inspiration from him. So like it goes full circle, you know. We get
I
a lot of
appreciate
ideas from each
that.
other. Yeah, bro. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think the biggest thing that helped me grow my platform, uh I don't know. Instagram is a great one to just gain a lot of interactions and stuff. So
I agree.
if you're posting on Instagram, you can get pretty big pretty quick. I don't know, just seeing what works, just seeing in your industry, like he said, what's doing good right now, and then taking your own take
Yeah.
on it. And then let's say like there's nothing doing good right now, and social media is kind of at a low, and not a lot of people posting. Then you just take it into your own hands and create your own content that you think like would do best. Like it's honestly like for a lot of the stuff that when I make posts and stuff, I just go with my instinct, bro. Like I have a feeling,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm.
You
You
just have a
feel it.
feeling.
Yeah.
You feel like this
I know what
post
you
is about
mean.
to go
Yeah.
viral, bro. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had this one post a couple weeks ago. It took me 5 minutes to make, and just before I posted it, just in my head, I'm like, bro, this thing is gonna go crazy. It's like 200,000
Yeah.
views. It took me 5 minutes to make,
That's the trucks, right? The
with
two
the
trucks,
trucks.
the
Yeah, yeah,
painting. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Just one
sometimes
take on
it's
it.
the ones you don't even really, you may
Think
like feel
about.
like every video, but like it's the ones that you feel like are kind of random. Like you're like, oh shoot, like knew this was a good video, but like, oh, it's viral. Like you're kind of just like surprised. And I've noticed that
Yeah,
with videos is like I'll post and like I always feel good about my videos before I post them, but obviously, it's not realistic for every single thing to go crazy.
yeah.
But there's the random ones where I'm
Relatable,
like, oh, I'm like, cool, yeah, relatable, yeah,
relatable
exactly.
stuff.
Relatable is the best.
Yeah,
It's the
definitely.
best.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think, Amir? What's your take on it?
Um, personally, let me just make sure I answer this question good. What's yeah, the best way to grow on some social media, I feel like a lot of people need to the best way I feel like is being consistent. So
That's
showing
good.
up
That's a
day
big
in and
one.
day out, you know what I'm saying? Like especially if you're new and you really want to take it serious, maybe post 1 or 2 times a day, like how they was saying, the ones that take less effort, say you got a 45-minute video, you like, oh, this is the one that's gonna hit it, and it doesn't hit, and then you post a video of a dirty filter and it's like the worst filter of all time. Guess what? All HVAC guys love that video. And you might have
Yeah.
got 500 views on the one you edited for 45 minutes, but then on the filter one, you got over 150K. So it's just like all about just whatever you posting, just get it out there. I feel like obviously, I think all content should be solid, but like at the end of the day, like we do HVAC, it's not like the prettiest. So, and the ones that you don't post the prettiest stuff are the ones that get viral because it's relatable, because
Yeah.
a lot of people in HVAC, seen that. So it's like, this guy, like, this relatable, you know what I'm saying? So like the ones that like I think like are the most important that we all did. Actually, I know that Disciple and Eves posted it, like the ones where, the attic, like, and under crawl spaces, like, what I'm saying? Like everybody shows a thermostat video on how to fix, a DOI, how to know the thermostat colors, but guess what? Or people showing when, in the attics or, got
Yeah, the
insulation all
real
over,
stuff.
you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? The real
Facts.
stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hundred
To add
percent.
on to that real quick, sorry, real quick.
No,
Sorry,
you're
I
good.
just had a really good thought. And one thing that I feel like is also like not really thought of as much is like building a community, not just following or followers, right? So like when people comment on the stuff or people send you DMs, personally, I take pride
Hmm.
in answering that because I think if someone takes their time in their day to comment on my post, I could take the time out of my day to comment back. Whether it's, an emoji or, full thing. Sometimes I'm on the go, but I always try to respond. I've had plenty of DMs where the first thing is, you probably won't respond or see this, but blank, blank, blank. And I hop right in
Hmm.
that chat. And I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? And they're like, oh my gosh, I don't care how big my following gets. I will always take pride in answering comments, answering DMs because I feel like it's important to build a community.
Facts,
But yeah,
bro.
that's another thing. I think that's
Building a
big on
community.
trying to build something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
creating a community. Jacob
Sorry.
does
Jacob does
HVAC.
I just wanted to
HVAC is
add that
on
real
here.
quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's
So this
up,
is a good
Jacob?
Oh,
question.
Jacob.
How can I manage to focus more on the field while learning so much? The company I work for has me doing calls, estimates, learning to become lead install with only being 1 year
That's
in the
awesome.
trade. That is awesome, bro. You're doing a lot. You got a lot on your plate.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
how do you manage to focus more on the field while learning so much? So like if I mean it's having a kind of like a balance of the two, because obviously when you mention those two things seem pretty important to you. So like being in the field and then learning too. So it's like for me personally, like when I was in the
Mm-mm.
field, after I'd get off of work, which would be like 6 or 7
Yeah.
o'clock, that's the time that you set aside to kind of you sacrifice that time. You don't set it aside. It's a sacrifice because like after work you want to chill. After work you want to hang out with your friends. But I mean, that's
Yeah.
the time that you use to invest into learning, excelling, so that you can do a lot better. You're only 1 year in the trade, bro. Bro, that's awesome, bro. Like that's sick if
Yeah.
I would
if you
say
start doing that right now.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say to like what me to me what's big to me is just showing up day in and day out, and another thing is to not let nobody stress you out. And a lot of people let other people stress you out, and we got big, like big, goals on you from other people that can tend to get to you more, what I'm saying, like, you rush stuff, and you get scared and stuff. So I would say, just kind of like, just take it one day at a time. Long as you show up, I feel like, honestly, I'm big on God. And I feel like, God sees you showing up every day. He is going to reward you because, if you put in the work, that's for anything. Like, what I'm
Yep.
saying? You're going to get results for, you're going to get results for it. And especially if God knows you want it. Like, it's different if, he knows you're just doing it through the motions. But like, if he knows you're trying your hardest, he's going to make a way for you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro. Facts. He said,
Hey, hey, real quick, you guys
go
can
for
hear
it.
me okay?
Yeah, we hear you good.
Y- My mic had disconnected, so I'm gonna just talk through the computer.
Okay, for sure. So it says,
Okay.
this comment says, "Hey guys, so I want to get started in the field, but it seems like helper and apprentice roles are rare around me. I even gone in person, and they all say just keep checking online. What should I do?" I mean, they're out there, bro. There's tons of people who are willing to, not tons, but there's people willing to, but you have to just sell yourself, really. It's just, you know, what do you bring to the table? I mean, if you don't have experience, like, there's that, but maybe like if you sell yourself on something else where it's like, oh, I'm a quick learner. Oh, here's what happened at my old job. Like, I was super quick, blah, 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 blah. Like, just, I think it's just selling yourself at the end of the day, showing the person that you're committed to learning the trade since you don't have any experience. And you can do that by buying some hand tools, getting a tool bag, and go to the job interview with that tool bag, with those hand tools, and in your work clothes. And it shows them that, oh, this kid is ready to work, send him to this job.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I probably would say, if you tried that and what I'm saying, you're not really getting no success. I know a big thing that I see, like when I
Ooh,
Oh,
I think we
we lost
lost.
you.
I think we
Yeah.
lost him there.
All right, piggyback off of Amir though, but um, I think that sorry, the question was how he can make himself stand out because he's getting okay. So making sure everything on your end is good. So like what I tell people is just making sure you have like the basic certifications, the OSHA, EPA, all that kind of stuff you could get on your own. So at least if you have those in your tool bag, but as well as add like like E was saying, getting tools, showing that you are investing in yourself because I feel like when you come out of trade school or while you're in trade school, it could be easier to find a job because you're showing an employer that you're literally spending your own money to go teach yourself or at least learn what you can at trade school, get the tools, get all that you need, and then, all right, now I want to work. And it already shows. So when you don't have to stay ready,
You broke up at that last
but as
part,
Amir
but
was saying, but as Amir was
yeah.
saying,
What were you
can you
saying,
guys
man?
hear me?
I can
Oh,
hear you.
hold on, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Uh-uh.
I thought I could.
Hear me?
Oh,
There we go. Now we can.
yeah, I was like, I can hear
All
you,
right.
Amir. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Okay. Wait. So, I ain't gonna lie. Someone had called
No,
me.
you're good. The question was just asking like how he's not a helper, but he's getting turned out, trying to stick out.
Okay. Oh yeah. So can y'all hear me still again? Sorry, it's
Yeah, we can.
I,
just it's like no. All right. So I think well, me personally, when I go on social media, I see a lot of like HVAC guys be trying to like they be in like what is it now, communities and neighborhoods where like people like, hey, my HVAC went out. Like, so those small people that are reaching out to those customers, grabbing them, if you can try to grab one of their attention, because most likely they're small, they probably don't got a big team, so they might put you on. So that might be a way. So like I say, try to join a whole bunch of communities and find a way. Like, cause I know when I go on Facebook, I always see, hey, my AC went out. Does anybody know who to call? And
this
then
is
everybody
really good.
starts
everybody starts spamming HVAC companies, and it's most of them are like, "Hey, I got a buddy that does HVAC." Like, I feel like that's another way to get in it, like
Oh
without
yeah.
going to those big
I've never,
companies, like
that,
the ones that
that
we help.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's good to me.
100%. No, yeah,
Right?
that's
It's
really good
different.
for sure. It's taking the
That's good.
approach of like reaching out to smaller companies, and they're more willing for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. So,
Especially during the summertime. They would definitely want help. You
anyone
just gotta find the person.
anyone ever worked for Cool Size? I just got hired by them. Just want to see if anyone had previous experience with them. They're out here in my area.
But cool,
Um,
cool.
yeah, they're out here. I've never worked for them.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
see them out here a lot, but congrats. What are you doing? Are you doing like a industrial, commercial? I think they're like a commercial company. Yeah. Don't even apply to a job without having all the tools you need to you need to get the job done. Yeah, facts. That's the part you can control, is be prepared with learning. Yeah, exactly. You can control that part for sure. I mean, yeah, 100%. So that I would agree with too. Yes. Um, let's see if I missed anything. Kelly in the building. Yes, sir. What's up, bro? How do I record someone without them knowing? Meta glasses. Yeah, yeah,
It has a blinking
It's a
light.
it's a
yeah. They
guy.
do.
It's a key guy here.
Yeah, they got that. They got that light and stuff. Oh, commercial industrial refrigeration. Nice. Heck yeah, bro. You're gonna be busy. That's fire, bro. Cool. Well, I feel like we answered all the questions and we got to a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think we can wrap this up. I think we're going on an hour and 20 minutes, which is not too bad. But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
wrap it up, guys. Andrew, appreciate you coming out, even though you're out there in New York, out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Try to make it work.
Yeah, appreciate that. Amir, appreciate you coming through too. And then Ryan, he's out there running 2 more calls. He's a grinder, bro. He's a grinder.
Oh, we
We can't.
lost Amir as well.
Oh yeah, we can't hear Amir anymore. Oh
Yeah.
no.
But check back in when
Right
it's
at the end.
posted.
I know.
Ryan beginning. So if
It's
you guys
alright.
missed him,
Yeah. If you
But
guys
uh,
Cool. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it for everyone stopping by that is in the stream. We're gonna be live next week too. We're gonna be live every single week. The day is kind of like we don't really know what day exactly because we're trying to work around our schedules. But we're gonna be live every week around 7 to 8 p.m. EST, 4 to 5 p.m. PST. So